So I'm here with Middleman and their van. So yeah, so guys, do you want to tell a bit, for those of us unfortunate people who haven't seen you guys, do you want to tell people a bit about yourselves and your band?
We started because we wanted to make music and make something a little bit different. This is the first band I've ever been in and the only band I've ever been in. All the rest have been in loads of bands, but they were all rubbish compared to this.
Absolutely.
It's kind of high energy, dancey stuff, but hopefully with a bit more depth than that. And the idea is the more you listen to it, the more you get from it, but that it's got some impact, especially live when you first hear it.
Well, what kind of debt? What kind of depth?
A massive one.
Touché. What kind of depth and what can people really get when they actually get listening to it, do you reckon?
Well, from my point of view, I came from a performance poetry background, so there's from writing the lyrics side, hopefully the more people listen to it, the more depth there is in that, and there's a lot of subtle references and so on. But I think in the music equally, the more you listen to it, it's not just like when we started, we were a bit more hip hop, but it was never just 8 or 16 bar loops. There's always development within it. There's always little intricate bits and parts of the production that are more sophisticated than that, and hopefully that grows the more you listen to it. So
who do people tend to compare you to, and who are you proud of, and who are you not proud of?
That's a good question.
Yeah, really
Definitely
good.
not proud of Limp Bizkit.
Yeah. Someone said Limp Bizkit in an interview recently.
What was the one we had on the way over? Chumbawamba?
Chumbawamba, that's a new one.
I think that's pretty far off what we do.
Yeah.
Like, on the other end of the scale, we've had like
Prodigy, Rage Against the
Blur,
Machine,
even at times.
Prodigy, Blur, Rage Against the Machine are three that we're
Proud
always
of
proud
those.
of when
Yeah.
they're mentioned, very, very much so.
Yeah, definitely.
Because when I say to people like, oh, I'm seeing a Middleman, they're like, the streets are hard to fight, but in a good way. I cannot stress those words, in a good way.
Yeah, I think part of it is we get this. We especially in the early days got compared a lot to the streets, and I think part of it is there isn't that much in the way of more spoken vocals, particularly in the verses. There isn't that much by way of comparison, so that it's the nearest thing that a lot of people can compare it to. So I know exactly what you mean, where it's an obvious comparison for a lot of people, but we appreciate the in a good way bit.
Yeah. Would you be offended at all if somebody was to say we were like indie hop in austerity Britain?
That's I think that's pretty decent description. Yeah, I know what you mean about the austerity thing. That although it's all very high energy and very positive, it's not like everything's happy, everything's great. It is a bit like this, but more in a let's and make it better mind frame. I know this is going on radio, I apologise for swearing. Let's flipping make this better rather than everything's awful, let's go home and cry.
So, new album, talk.
It's good. It's we think that every aspect of it is better than the first, and that's all we were aiming for, and it was a bit of a struggle getting it done, but mainly because of our time constraints. And whereas the first album, within 6 months afterwards, all of us kind of thought we could have done bits better, except it was the best we could do at that point. We had all gotten better. With this one, I think we were all a lot happier, and I'm still delighted with it now, listening to it. I think every track on there we're all happy with in every respect, so we couldn't have asked for more, really.
So have you guys looked like something of a mini tour lined up? Are you guys have played about in Leeds, Manchester, places like that over the next few weeks? That's what it says on your website, anyway.
We are. It is a mini tour. It's kind of just to kind of get back out there, because we finished the record, put it out, did a little bit of a tour, and then we've had a few months off, so we're kind of warming up for the summer. I think we're mainly an outdoor festival band, so we're kind of getting sort of match fit back on the road for the summer, and we're going to start writing some new stuff as well very soon.
It's basically a northern tour, apart from Birmingham, Leicester and London, but all the rest of the gigs are Yorkshire and Lancashire, so it's good. We like it up here.
Right, I'm going to try and bring it back to some kind of respectability and some kind of, intellectual depth.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know, right? How far do you want to push the band? Where do you want to go?
I don't know if we ever have these massive aspirations. We always talked about just doing it so that we could tour abroad, release records that people actually listen to and that we were proud of. And we've kind of done that on these 2 records. So the next stage is to kind of up the level 1, you know, just one notch would make us happier. I don't think we look that far in the future, really. It's always just about like trying to like make ourselves satisfied with the music we create, and that in turn hopefully will lead to us playing in new and exciting places on bigger stages, you know, and have more people get into it.
The only criteria always when we're writing is we need to be excited by it. If we're writing something and we might sometimes be saying, oh yeah, this is alright, but you know, there's nothing making anyone go wild, then it's time to scrap it. There's no zest.
No zest.
There's no zing. There's no zing. There's no zest. There's no kazam. There's no
spam.
Yeah. There's no spam. There's no spam in it.
Anyway, how on earth? Right, do you have any final words I can possibly get on the radio?
Acid jazz.
Go on the website, go on the Bandcamp, listen to stuff. If you like it, get the free stuff. If you really like it, tell a mate. If you really, really like it, then stick around with you.
For more of this sort of thing, tune in to Preston FM every other Monday at 8 p.m. Find us on Facebook too. You know our name.
Hey, what's that sound?